Have you ever stopped to wonder what it is that makes Virgos so unique? Virgos can sometimes be stereotyped as fussy perfectionists, but the truth is, there's a lot more to Virgo than meets the eye. Here are 21 distinct traits and characteristics of Virgo that explain their personality. 1. Virgo doesn't just talk about it, they do it. They aren't the type to be all talk and no action. When they decide they're going to do something, you better believe they'll work at it until they make it happen. They are goal setters with the determination and self-discipline to persevere when things get tough, allowing them to achieve almost anything they put their minds to. 2. Virgo has an analytical mind capable of finding solutions to tough problems. Known for being clever and having keen attention to detail, they can find answers to questions others simply miss. They break down seemingly impossible problems into manageable parts and come up with solutions that actually work. 3. Virgo gets frustrated by incompetence. They have a low tolerance for stupidity and little patience for people who slow down their progress. Sometimes, they need to take deep breaths and remind themselves that not everyone can be a rocket scientist. 4. Deep down, Virgos are sensitive. While you might not guess it by looking at them, they have a very emotional side, which they know how to hide well. Sometimes things get to them more than people realize, but they often refuse to talk about it for fear of burdening others with their problems. 5. Virgo is a perfectionist, sometimes to a fault. They believe if you're going to do something, you might as well do it right. They set extremely high goals and constantly push themselves to achieve more, but this can sometimes lead to stress as they are too hard on themselves. 6. Virgo has a hidden wild side that only a few people see. For the most part, they tend to be reserved, but every now and then, they let their hair down and go a little crazy, especially when surrounded by good friends who make them feel at ease. 7. Virgos are born skeptics. They don't believe something until they see it for themselves. They don't rely on gossip or hearsay and prefer to base their reasoning on facts and concrete evidence. They are independent thinkers who like to come to their own conclusions. 8. Virgos are opinionated and aren't afraid to make their voices heard. They have strong convictions and are not easily influenced by herd mentality. If they see a bad idea, they'll call it out and stand by their beliefs. 9. Virgos are notorious worriers. They have a habit of overthinking and overanalyzing everything, which can sometimes lead to burnout. To stay sane, they must remember to take breaks and give their minds time to rest. 10. Virgo has no time for drama. They don't go out of their way to start unnecessary conflict and prefer to resolve issues calmly and civilly before things escalate. 11. Virgo is not a pushover and knows how to stand their ground. While they are generally peaceful, if pushed into a corner, they will stand up for themselves. They are clever enough to put someone in their place with words alone without resorting to aggression. 12. Virgo hates being lectured to. If there's one thing that annoys them, it's nosy people who criticize their life choices. To Virgo, this is none of anyone else's business. They hate feeling judged or interrogated. 13. Virgo is attracted to confidence, ambition, and intelligence. Physical beauty is nice, but if you don't have anything else going for you, Virgo will quickly lose interest. They want a partner who is driven, witty, and clever. 14. Virgo is cautious about opening up. They may seem cold or distant at first, but that's because they take their time getting to know people. They only truly open up once trust has been built. 15. Virgo can be bossy. They aren't afraid to take charge of a situation and sometimes get called a slave driver, but their ability to lead and organize is unmatched. This is why they often find themselves in leadership roles. 16. When Virgo is struggling, they are good at hiding it. They can seem calm on the outside while having a total meltdown on the inside. They tend to bottle up their problems and aren't always good at asking for help. 17. Virgo stays organized and can't stand clutter. They don't like chaos and prefer everything to run smoothly. Many Virgos are neat freaks who find it hard to focus when surrounded by mess. 18. Virgo is calculated and always thinking 10 steps ahead. Unlike some of the more impulsive zodiac signs, Virgo plans carefully and weighs the pros and cons before making any major decision. 19. Virgo is modest and humble. Even though they're often high achievers, they don't let it go to their heads. They're not big on bragging and prefer to quietly get the job done. Sometimes they're even too modest, finding it hard to accept compliments. 20. Virgo is always working hard to improve their future. They're constantly planning and ticking off goals, always working toward a better tomorrow. 21. Virgo is an extremely loyal friend. While they may take longer to open up than others, once you've earned their trust, they will stick by you no matter what. They are the type of friend you can count on through thick and thin. Thank you for listening to this episode. Please like, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comment box.
Thank you for being part of today's horoscope forecast. Your feedback is important for us to improve and provide better insights. If you found our show helpful, please consider rating it. For an uninterrupted, ad-free experience, simply click the link in the description. Your support helps us to continue creating valuable content. Thank you for being here and see you tomorrow.